The partitions removed.
Okay, it's done. Type in exit to exit the command screen.
There goes the window. Now, our next step.
Now, you want to remove your PSP. Take your PSP out of USB mode. It says it's in there. I don't think it's needed. Whatever. Take your PSP out of USB mode.
Our memory stick.
So, first, remove your memory stick.
So, out goes memory stick.
And take your PSP out of USB mode. Then put your PSP back into USB mode. And then put the memory stick back in. And depending on your system, the auto run should pop up, and there's your PSP
Formatted.
drive letter. As you can see, it's fully formatted.
We go back. There we are.
Okay.
As you can see, there is nothing there. So
Popped up, there is nothing there. As you can see, it's completely formatted. It's not formatted like the PSP when the PSP formats it. So, you're going to have to manually put in the folders required for Pandora. You're going to have to create a new folder right there and call it PSP.
Folder.
Open up that folder and then create a folder called Game. Now, in the instructions it says Game 150 or Game. I tried Game 150. You need to have the game folder. If the Game 150 folder is going to work, so whatever. Just make a game folder. If I confuse anybody, make one folder, call it PSP. Go inside of it, make another folder, call it Game. Open that up.
Put in Game 150.
Then, there's our game folder.
Okay. It's the game folder.
And now you're going to want to go back to the Pandora folder and get the battery files and the installer files.
And the installer programs into our Game 150 folders. So,
and then copy them into the PSP game folder. So,
probably still.
If you're still back at the MSP format folder, go back up till you see those folders again. Open up the battery folder, highlight both, hit Control-C or right-click and go down to copy.
And come on.
Either one will work. I find Control-C better.
Okay.
Whatever. Find a way. Copy the files. Go back to your PSP. Make sure you're in game and paste the files
into the Game 150 folder.
Okay, go back.
Go back up.
I'm gonna head back now to the installer folder. Copy the two folders in there. Doesn't matter which way you copy it again. Go back to the PSP game folder. Paste them. Okay, you're good. Now, you're going to want to go back up to the root of your memory stick, and so go back till you see the PSP folder again.
Great. Wherever you have placed
there we are. There's the game folder, and there's the PSP folder. Go back to Pandora folder and copy the 1.50 update. Make sure it's still named update.pbp, and paste it in the root of the memory stick. Copy the file over.
Should have update in PSP. Should be able to click PSP.
Okay, you're good to go. Make sure you got folders in there.
We have Pandora battery.
Everything's in there.
Pandora underscore battery %.
You should have Pandora underscore battery, Pandora underscore %, Pandora underscore. I can't remember. But you should have 4 folders in there. Each one.
Close that.
Make sure you have your update.pvp file. And exit your PSP out of USB mode. Go over to Game. And Pandora firm.installer is the one you want. So Pandora battery installer is the one you want to run.
Installer. Well, it says to run
any sense about how to hold this thing in front of the camera, we'd be fine.
Well, I'm thinking it should be battery creator. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Now it popped up. Now this will write onto your memory stick the Pandora files. So, hit X
now it's reading the update.
Or cross and let it run.
And so we'll let that run.
This is probably the longest part of all this whole process here, so I'll just sort of speed things up a little.
Now it's showing the timer. Now is a modifier.